I was trying to not have eggs for a while. You would rather eat shitty food and not train and be lazy.
This is the one that actually feels like I'm dieting.
Don't be a bitch.
Probably shouldn't eat so much ground meat, but sucks.
Just weigh everything and track everything, and you guys will see my current nutrition to get shredded.
Yeah, y'all see what we on, man. Back with another mother loving video. Today we got the little Chris Bumstead. We trying to get gym grind don't stop. So we getting these gains, we getting these mental notes through these videos, through these reviews, man. Y'all know what's going on. Back with another one. Olympian, beast, goat. Let's drop a little spam real quick. Yeah.
What is up, YouTube? Getting shredded. This is my morning cardio. Haven't done this in a while, and I can't lie, having a goal to work towards and trying to diet is so much easier than just being like, oh, I just want to be in shape to feel good. So I empathize with everybody who struggles to diet, because it's a lot harder when you don't have an Olympia.
I just go to the gym and I struggle to diet. That's probably my number one thing, man. That's the one thing you really need. But hey, if you're trying to lock in, let's lock in through this video.
It's easy to lock in when you have such a big goal. So with that being said, I'm using this photo shoot as an excuse to get in shape. So I'm going to be bringing you guys through a full day of eating of what I've been doing for like a couple of weeks leading into this photo shoot, just to like drop off a little inflammation water, look a little bit leaner because I might have to take my shirt off in it. So I'm going to run through everything I've been eating and what I'll be eating today, and you guys will see my current nutrition to get shredded. For breakfast, I've been having a smoothie every morning, keeping it super simple. I was trying to not have eggs for a while because I was just cutting it out to see if it may help my stomach feel a little bit better. And what the hell else do you eat for breakfast if not eggs? So I have a smoothie with a little bit of fat, a banana, not a whole lot of carbs in it.
Yeah, that's kind of all I eat for breakfast. Eggs, turkey bacon, some potatoes, maybe sometimes some chicken sausage, grits. You know, the basics, man.
I feel like blending out ice and fruit and stuff makes a huge smoothie, and it fills up your stomach. So if you're hungry in the morning, it's a good way to get in a good amount of calories, high protein, and actually fill yourself up.
I be doing smoothies too. I be messing with the smoothies. I do the fruits, the berries. I put frozen berries. I gotta start getting more bananas and stuff so I could put some unfrozen fruit in it. Banana, protein powder, a little yogurt, oatmeal. Should be dummy.
If you're really serious about cutting and you have questions about anything, just weigh everything and track everything. I don't, because I know my body so well and I eat pretty much the same thing literally every day. So I'm not worried about it. I know if I could just have a half banana and no peanut butter anymore, I'll lose a little bit of weight. So that's why I don't always track. If you do this for 15 years, maybe you can not track too.
Otherwise, he a goat, man. We can't do what he do, man.
Once you get a certain level of knowledge, everything becomes about like your mind, essentially. Like, people know to eat less, to eat whole foods, to not eat fast food. People know to train hard, to do cardio. People know a lot of things they think they don't, but mentally they just don't set themselves up to success, which is honestly a huge part of why I was excited to start standard training and coaching, because most people, it's not discipline or knowledge they lack, it's accountability, it's a system, it's structure to allow them to succeed. So when I'm talking about dieting, one thing is your why. Why are you dieting? If you're like, oh, I want to be in better shape. Well, no, you don't actually care. You would rather eat shitty food and not train and be lazy, because then you would be doing it already. You need to actually like find a why inside you that's important enough. Really all comes down to your mind. Don't be a bitch. All right, post-workout in the car, because A, I had no fork at my gym after my workout, and B, I had no gas. So I came to the gas station while it's filling up. I'm gonna start eating this.
Got that
Get
Escalade.
my calories in, so I'm not making myself too hungry, so I don't
crazy
when I go home. But this meal is supposed to be beef, but I ran out, so it's turkey. So it's 200 grams of beef mixed with turkey. I have some broccoli with #health, fiber, and then I have sweet potatoes. All right, so this meal is 44 grams of protein, 19 grams of fat, 30 grams of carbs. So still a pretty small meal, but again, those consistent meals throughout the day. So the easiest way for me to do it, if I'm doing like a 3-week cut like this, is I cut all my carbs in the day pretty much, except for like a little bit of fruit, except for pre and post workout. So today I eat after breakfast. I had the banana and stuff, but post-workout I have some carbs. Maybe the next meal I'll have a little bit more carbs as well, and then the next couple of meals will just be protein without carbs in it. And typically, if I was doing a long-term diet and trying to get really shredded over time, I would reduce the amount of carbs in all of my meals and then start pulling more from the meals away from my workout.
What you got?
90% of the U.S. population. She had wild-caught salmon, some organic turkey meatballs, sweet potato, and some broccoli.
See, he eating good. My beautiful lady, she cook healthy food, so we don't eat whatever the hell he eating, but we be eating pretty good.
If I'm gonna have a no carb meal, I try and do it with something with a higher fat. Doesn't always work out like that, but that's optimal. But this comes to 48 grams of protein, 14 grams of fat, 43 grams of carbs, 508 calories. So not a bad little meal. And again, if I wasn't in this little cut like a month ago when I had this meal, I'd cover in olive oil, maybe put some ketchup on my salmon because I'm weird and I like ketchup on my salmon. But I'm just like removing those little things that just like allow me to lose more body fat going into the food photo shoot. It's really just small daily decisions every day that can really add up and make a bigger change than you realize. So this is the meal. And this salmon Courtney gets is from, this is not a plug, I promise. I left the skin on it. I don't know if
Look,
people eat the skin, but it's not me. Ian eats the skin.
Alright, cool.
I can't get around it. But no,
It's
a Vital Choice, and they source like organic wild caught fish.
This is the one that actually feels like I'm dieting.
To the truth. I got some ground chicken, meatballs, asparagus, green beans, and a dash of ketchup. Because I'm not really dieting for the Olympics. I'm gonna have ketchup if I'm not having carbs, just to dip the meatballs in. But this has been like, I didn't really do it today, but
What's that?
Meatballs in the fridge.
That 365, that's Whole Foods. I want to say Whole Foods. My lady shop there. Whole Foods, we got the 365 downstairs. Shout out Whole Foods.
Turkey, beef sometimes, and chicken. And I just throw them on a plate, put some ketchup, and just eat that as a meal. Then I get my protein in, satiating enough, and I move on. I'll do this like 3-4 times a day sometimes if it's all I have in my fridge. Eating chicken breast with no carbs sucks. You can't eat beef and salmon all the time. So being able to do this is like a little less fat than beef and everything, and still tastes better. So this has kind of been my hack for the last couple of weeks. Probably shouldn't eat so much ground meat, but it sucks. But yeah, that's the full day of eating. I entered it into the calculator. I'll give you guys the total. Total comes to 2,145 calories, 217 grams of protein, 84 grams of fat, and 129 grams of carbs. Before I go to bed, I have one of these as like a nightcap, or I have been, just for extra protein. And they taste like you're having chocolate milk before bed, so why wouldn't you want to do that? The idea is you can do anything for a month. If you're like really overweight trying to change your life, it's hard because you have to change your identity. But if you're really just trying to do it for 1 month, just eat protein. Like, eat protein every meal, have carbs maybe after your workout only, and have a few days where you're not training with 0 carbs, and just like suffer for that long. And just do it, because it's not that hard, it's not that long, and you're not going to lose a lot of muscle in 4 weeks. If you did that for 6 weeks, 8 weeks, and kept going, then sure you'd lose muscle, but in a short period of time, the drastic change you would see in losing body fat would
Y'all
like
like it,
so that you would look better. So, I mean, that's really it.
teaching us how to meal prep, get shredded 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to follow his plan, do that. Appreciate y'all for watching. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, all that. Do it for your boy. And remember, stay locked in. Hold it down. Peace.